Good evening. Thanks everyone for coming to Think Next. It feels like I'm in a basketball arena. Before the end of the evening, I may have you do a wave, you know, like they're doing football, like this. This is Think Next number 7. How many of you have been in Think Next before? Quite a lot. Do you like it? Yes. Do you like it? Yes. All right, some energy. So Think Next number 7, really exciting. And this Think Next is unique because it's happening here in a basketball arena. So obviously, I'm going to talk about the combination of sports and technology. Technology and sports. Now, I know that for some of you in the crowd, combining these two words together creates some goosebumps and shivering because you don't like the goal line technology in soccer or hockey in tennis, or that, God forbid, someone stop your basketball game in the middle to review play. But that's the way it is. Technology is coming to sport. It's coming to sport big time. And I'm going to talk about it today, show you some really cool stories. First, which kind of technology? So smart devices, sensor, wearables, cameras, they're all coming to sports. There is research that suggests that by 2017, there will be 250 million wearables, things that you wear on yourself, technology you wear on yourself. And by 2020, there will be 50 billion, not million, 50 billion smart devices out there. And all of these devices can help sports as well. But what's more important is that we now have the technology in the cloud to take all the data from all of these devices, analyze it, and give you really smart insights. Technologies like Microsoft Azure or Azure Machine Learning, they can take all of this tons amount of data and give you insights. Now, what is insights? We'll see that in a second. Who's going to benefit from that? Pretty much everyone. If you are a fan, I know most of you are fans of any kind of sport. If you are a fan, if you are a coach, if you are a judge or a referee, you're going to take advantage of that. And obviously, if you're a player or any person that does sport. And I'm going to take you today through a few experiences to show you how cool technology can be in sports. So let's start with Real Madrid. Everyone knows Real Madrid, the scarf of Real Madrid. Real Madrid is one of the most popular soccer clubs in the world. Not as popular as Manchester United, but still popular. I had to say that for some of my friends in the crowd. Actually, let me ask, how many of you are Real Madrid fans? Not a lot. How many are Manchester United fans? Not many. Anyway, I have to tell you, you are a minority. Real Madrid has, by the way, Real Madrid is playing Juventus tonight in the European semifinals. You still have time after Think Next to get home to watch it. Don't leave early. Real Madrid has 450 million fans altogether. Now, where are these 450 million fans? Are they in Madrid? Very few out of the 450 million. Are they in Spain? Not very few. The largest concentration of Real Madrid fans are in the United States of America. Maybe not a big surprise. Where is the second largest concentration of Real Madrid fans? Believe it or not, in Indonesia. And I can go like this for 7 more times before I actually get to Spain, because Spain has only the 10th largest concentration of Real Madrid fans. So most of those 450 million fans will never, ever get to the Santiago Bernabeu to watch a Real Madrid game. But Real Madrid wants them to experience the team, experience the club. They want them to watch games. They want them to buy stuff from the club. How do they get to all of these 450 million fans? Enter Smart Stadium. Collaboration we announced just yesterday between Microsoft and Real Madrid that brings the stadium to the fan, wherever that fan is. And using that technology of Smart Stadium, which involves the Microsoft Cloud and other technologies, fans all over the world can experience the game, watch the game from different angles, buy stuff at the stadium, at the virtual stadium. They can do it before the game, the middle of the game, and after the game. Let's see a video.
Well, mama,
So starting yesterday, 450 million Real Madrid fans around the world can experience the game in a totally different way using Microsoft technology. And that's just one way for us fans to experience the game completely differently. Let's move to another aspect of sports, which is it's not moving. Okay, try to move the slide forward. Okay. Oh, one backwards. Yeah, all right. Think about, so this was the fans. Now think about refereeing sports, scoring sports, which is sometimes really hard to do. Let me tell you an amazing story. Koyo Chimura is a Japanese gymnast who is, by the way, nicknamed Superman, believe it or not, who is a 5-time Olympic medal winner, considered by many to be the best gymnast ever. Michaela Maruni is an American gymnast. She's actually quite good. She's not as famous as Ochimura. She specialized on the vault. In the London 2012 Olympics, they both competed on the vault. Koyo Chimura won the gold medal. Michaela Maruni won the silver medal. Now, men and women are not, they do not compete directly head-to-head, right? Gender separation. The referees are different, not the same referees. And by the way, the vault of the men is higher than the vault of the women in gymnastics. But he won the gold and she won the silver. And using technology from an Israeli company in Tel Aviv called Replay Technologies, a technology called 3D, we can now see what really happened in that specific event, and we'll see it in a second. Replay Technologies install cameras in the stadium, 24 cameras around the sports arena, and they can actually watch the game, allow you to watch the game from every angle in every speed that you want. And using that technology, let's see how Ochimura and Maruni did. You can see that Maruni on the right side jumped way higher than Ochimura. She did a much better exercise, and she landed perfectly without bending her legs while he bent his legs. Look at them together. She's much higher. You can see it from every angle using the Replay Technologies technology. I mean, they're both good, right? But look at how she is almost not bending her. Still, he won gold, she won silver. This is one way in which technology can help you, help us score games, score athletes. Can we use that technology? Yes, we can. Should we? There's a lot of debate around that. But the technology exists. Let's move to coaching. How can we allow, with technology, allow coaches to coach players to be better? Right now, it's the high season of the NBA. It's the NBA playoffs. How many people watch the NBA? You don't need to raise your hand. I can see the red eyes because you didn't sleep last night watching the game. What, Cleveland, Chicago last night, I think, right? I'm a big fan of the Golden State Warriors since I lived in the Bay Area many years ago. And if you watch NBA, you definitely know who Steph Curry is. Steph Curry is from the Golden State Warriors. By the way, in a great timing, he won yesterday the MVP of the NBA. And Steph Curry is considered by many to be the best three-pointer shooter in the history of the game. There's a couple of people that are better than him, but they did not shoot enough, did not make enough attempts to be considered. His average is 43.7% from the three-point arc, which is pretty amazing. Again, using technology, we can at least find out one reason why this is happening. It's a bigger deal than that, but so in this case, technology by an American company called Stats, which installs cameras in the ceiling of sports arena in the NBA, and they measure pretty much everything that is going on, every shot, every move, and then using analysis, they give you statistics and information. What is really visible is that Steph Curry shoots the ball in a much sharper angle than anyone else in the game. Now, some smart coach once said, in basketball, you cannot change the size of the ball, but you can change the size of the ring. How do you change the size of the ring? You shoot at a much sharper angle. Makes the ball see much more of the ring. And Steph Curry shoots at a height of 16.23 in average. Most NBA players, 15.77. That's substantial. That gives Steph Curry a better chance of making a three-point shot. So now you can shoot like Steph Curry. Well, almost. Go Warriors tonight. They're playing Memphis tonight for the second game in the series. Last but not least, us, the players, the athletes, whether you are a mature sportsman or a professional athlete or professional player, we all can use technology to get better. We can use technology to give us insight about what we should do better, what we can do better. I wear a Microsoft Band, which is a wearable that measures my steps, my calories, all sorts of information, and I usually look at it to see how I'm doing compared to myself. How do I do today compared to yesterday, the day before, and so on. But using technology, new technology in the Microsoft Band, we can now compare ourselves to others. We can actually see how we're doing compared to other people in our age group, in our height group, in our weight group, in many categories. And we can compare ourselves to all of these other people, which is really cool. So what I did here in this slide, I compare myself first to other people at my age group. As you can see on the right side, where it says, did you know, I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm actually doing about 50% better than people in my age group, which is really cool. But then I said, hey, I'm doing well against my age group. Let's compare myself to someone who is slightly younger than I am. And I compare myself to Cristiano Ronaldo, who plays for Real Madrid, slightly younger than I am. As you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo is a little bit more active than I am in the number of steps or calories or workout. He's really doing much more than I do. Kind of expected, I guess. But I'm actually pretty close in the number of hours I sleep. So I made a commitment that once Think Next is over, I'm going to beat Cristiano Ronaldo on the number of hours I sleep. So again, technology can help us. I think technology and sports are better together. And I think that if you're into sports, you have to step into technology and never look back. Thank you.